Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone back to another episode of CSGO News. This is the series where I show and tell you what's been going on in the CSGO community this past week. That, of course, can have anything to do with the CSGO pro scene. Let's just say a player or a team drops out of CS. Maybe a player joins a new team. It's good to know that, especially for the sticker value. Speaking of value, we also talk about CSGO investing. If something goes up or down in a very short period of time, you're not sure if it's volatile or stable, or if you should invest. We look at enough data to give you a pretty good answer at the end. And of course, CSGO updates. Could be something miscellaneous, something you may have missed this past week, or it could be something major, like an announcement of some sorts for an upcoming event, or something recent like the meta change we saw in CS. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button and of course subscribe. And here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Now today's video sponsor is of course Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
For the very first thing I want to discuss is of course CSGO, Valve, but also the pro scene related. That is of course the Blast event that's happening right now. After 2 weeks of the Rio Major being concluded almost at this point, we're seeing some major improvements to the teams, the players, but also the event in general, which gives me high hopes for the Paris Major in 2022, or 23, sorry. That'll be happening very soon at the beginning of next year, and considering Rio just happened and that event was, in my opinion, an absolute gong show. The audio was horrible, teams did not play good, and the overall atmosphere at the event was very bad from a viewer's perspective, and just a spectating perspective overall, maybe if you were even there. What they're doing is they're having one big stadium, just like every other CS event. What Rio did was they had an outside stadium and an inside, but a lot of people wanted to go outside, they could drink, they could have fun, but the problem was the fans and the viewers were split up. The pros didn't really have anyone watching them, and it was just very underwhelming. So I think with everyone in the exact same venue, and you're allowed to do everything that you can outside, but inside makes it a lot better, especially for the people at home. And of course, going into the actual investing news for this week, cases have been going steadily down for the past few weeks, if not the past couple of months. Ever since the end of Antwerp, I would say, people have been swaying away slowly from cases, even though we did see some hypes. The breakout is pretty notable. You know, this thing was going almost to $5. Now it's currently $3 almost on third-party sites like Buff. Glove case is down to $2.50, if not lower. Clutch case is down a few cents, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for the clutch case, that's actually quite a bit. The demand for opening cases isn't crazy at the moment. It's mainly to do with sticker crafts. Sticker crafts and stickers in general the past couple of months have been going up like crazy. Even something like the CS10 sticker capsule. You can still buy this on the shop, but no one wants to buy them. They just want the stickers inside of them. Because there's so many stickers, I believe there's over 62, the odds of getting a very rare one or expensive are pretty rare. That makes them very expensive, but it makes them even more expensive when more people want to apply them. Same goes for Riptide stickers. There's not a whole lot of supply left, so what's left is, well, people are trying to hype those up, but also applying them. The flow stickers have been getting a lot in the news recently. The tier 6 stickers were the past few weeks. Now it's looking like it might be the flow. Could it be the buttery stickers next? I'm not so sure. These sort of hypes, I think, are some sort of bubble. And really anything with this low of a quantity, I would say, is a bubble, mainly held by investors. Yeah, there are people here and there that want to buy them for sticker crafts, but I would say it's mainly held by people. As it goes for M4A4's and A1S's, M4A4's have peaked and A1S's have kind of hit their all-time low, I would say. I don't think they're going to go any lower than they are right now. M4A4's, I don't see them going higher or lower than what they are right now. The M4A4 Coalition, about $350 on Steam. Don't really see it going up anymore, and same with everything else, I don't see it going back down. I think the prices that are available right now, unless some pump and dumps happen, market manipulation, or any other updates, these prices should be what we're going to see for the next few months. Souvenir packages have been kind of going down as well, especially Rios. There's a lot of hype behind them. People are trying to hype those up as a good investment. The Rio stickers look like absolute dog water. Can't change my mind on that. That's why also no one's talking about the sale. When that will happen, most likely this week. And yes, it's going to happen. I don't see that happening. Valve makes the majority of their money then, and with past majors that didn't do as well, or they wanted to push out an operation instead of the major sale, and just for a shorter length. The Dust 2 collection souvenir and non has kind of peaked as well. Things like the Death Strike went from 260 at their all-time high, and now they're at 200, at least the base version. Gold Arabesque has dropped about $1,500. That's because those went up so quickly in a very short period of time. Alongside and very similar to the Dust Strike, every other Dust 2 skin for the 2021 collection has risen a lot up in price, but this one is a little different, that being the UMP Fade, while others like the Dust Strike are going down in price at this point because they peaked and stayed at a very high price that wasn't very stable. The UMP Fade has gone up slowly but surely, and the price is also looking a lot nicer. Alongside that, at $250 on the Steam market, in just the past month, it was $180, and on Buff, it's pretty similar. As it goes for investing into anything in the Dust 2 collection and Dust 2 souvenir packages, the skins themselves, something like this, I would hold off on. Dust Strike, maybe considering if you're playing it with a play skin investment, and it's more on the side of not an investment, definitely go for it. Riptide Stickers, I would say at this point, they're way too rough to invest into. Their future is obviously going to be good, but with an operation on the horizon pretty soon, it could go one of two ways. If we get good stickers, these stickers are probably going to fall for a few months, if not maybe a year. If we get really garbage stickers, maybe similar to Operation Shattered Web or Broken Fang, these stickers, in my personal opinion, could double or triple, so it's a pretty big gamble. We also have to think about the fact that these things could all be possibly in some sort of bubble because of the low quantity. And as it goes for the game itself right now, with updates and the gameplay, cheaters are pretty bad right now, at least in North America still. I know I talked about this last week, but a video is going to be coming on that very soon. Matchmaking is just absolutely rigged. They need to rework this somehow or another. People are a very high rank in CS, at least in the matchmaking side of things, but their gameplay, their game knowledge is absolutely horrible. This, in my opinion, comes from Valorant. There's a lot of people in Valorant that would do absolutely horrible in CS. CS, yes, aim does do a lot for you, especially in matchmaking apparently, but you gotta have game sense, and that's what I'm seeing in these higher ranks recently. There's these players really good at aiming, but they don't know where to aim, or what positions to play, or what scenarios are most likely gonna play out. You can't read patterns, for an example. With Anubis being in, fans seem to enjoy it quite a bit as well. Dust 2 being gone, yeah, it sucks, but you can still play it in the game. And I would say Anubis is a pretty good replacement. Yeah, there's some fixes that need to be done, FPS issues that need to be done as well, but I think we have a solid map on our hands, and it's going to be pretty exciting to see how this plays out in future events, especially the Paris Major. And lastly, I want to discuss is investing into the current market inside CS. Now, the reason I say current market is because things are dropping a little bit, yes, but it's still very, very expensive, and I have a video coming out probably in the next week. Still writing the script. I have no idea what the title or thumbnail is going to be, but I am working on it. Creators, being YouTubers, Redditors, Twitters, streamers, are giving their advice on investing inside CS and what to buy. We're talking about it as well. And people have to realize CS right now and is currently at an all-time high, I would say, especially looking back from last year. Things have gone crazily up in price, and it's not necessarily normal either. And the video is pretty much just going to be a wake-up call for some. If you need your money inside CS, if you've been in for the past 2 years, you've made a pretty hefty profit. If those investments drop 20, 30, possibly 50%, would you need that? My advice for those people in investing right now, take a step back, maybe not invest as much, only invest as much as you're willing to lose, because things are just too damn high right now. Like, you look at Riptide stickers, yes, they are rare. They look very good, but there's a lot of bubbles going on as well. And that's why the term hobby investment for me for CS is such an important thing. CS should be looked at as a hobby investment rather than just investment in general. There's nothing controlling the economy besides the players in the game. And if those people leave, or if there's a small update that changes a lot of things, like the recent map change or meta change, what if it's bad and not good? And the opposite effect of what we just saw can happen. Now, I'm not going to be pulling a Jesus and telling you to sell all your skins, but it's just a friendly reminder to some people if they have a lot of money in the game and they're kind of being blinded by everything that's coming at them. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have questions for Mando Monday, make sure to leave them down below as well. We'll be making that tonight, hopefully posted for Monday morning. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and peace out.